Don't know if you're going to see them, but we've got baboons. I haven't heard a single sound. There, just next to the fencing there. Can't zoom in any further. And if you look there, got another one going there. Let's see if we can take a photo with the DSLR. I love baboons. Please tell me I don't need to charge. Okay, the thingy is going to shake a bit here. I love baboons. Might see them on the other side because I'm going around. Lekker. Nice way to start your walk. Power's going off at 6, which is about now. That's when you heard the generator coming on here at Waterworks, which makes it an ideal time to go for a walk. I haven't heard any of the baboons today. I'm so surprised that I can see them. Normally you hear them a bit. Railway line for a while and then we're going to turn left. Off the railway line. I've got 2 hours to walk because the electricity in this South African government is going to be off for the next 2 hours. Yes, anyone on YouTube who've heard me correctly, this ANC government that has taken over 20 years ago has basically run out of electricity. Incompetent, totally corrupt government. That's what the world wanted, and now we've run out of electricity. And it's going to take a couple of years to solve this problem because they are incapable of planning ahead. So anyway, that means what they call load shedding, where they cut electricity in different parts of the country at different times because there is not enough electricity for the fucking country. And it's our turn now. It's 6 o'clock and we're going to sit without electricity for 2 hours. So I can take my time with this walking. No need to rush. And I'm not going in the stream. I'm going to do a circle route and going to have a look at parts where a fire break has apparently been created. Let's go and see what that fire break looks like. And we continue through the bush. There's a nice Naluri. It's a very special bird in South Africa. The nice Naluri you will only get here. I don't know if you're going to see it. It's there. Boy, I'm not in the nice spot to take a photo of it, but I can try. I should. Oh, it's the most beautiful wings, red at the bottom. Off it goes. I want to take a photo of it, man. Normally when there's one, there's 2. Technically I've got a photo, but we'll have to see how it comes out. We'll have to see how it comes out. It's been ages since I've seen one. They are the most beautiful birds. Only get them here in this area of South Africa and nowhere else in the world. Called the nice Naluri. And through this path we continue until we're going to get to the top at a T-junction and turn left. And here we're going to turn left. If one goes right here, you get to a huge cement foundation, concrete foundation, which may have been anything you can imagine. Either a, I don't know, pack house, quarry, I don't know, big foundation. See, they've cut the grass on this piece of road that leads to a borehole very close to that foundation, which is actually in working order. That borehole, one borehole is not going to serve this entire city, but yeah, as far as I'm concerned, they may as well cut the water supply of it, because we've got enough water from the dam. But anyway, and yeah, we've got this little dam. See, they've cut the grass here. Let's take a photo of this. I've often taken a photo of this little dam and then put it into Zeke style on Windows Picture Viewer or whatever it's called. I don't know, I can't remember. All this is cut here. Looks impressive. Might be some trail running here at a stage. And now we're going to get close to the part where we may see the baboons. I will show you round about where we came from. Only there's a gate, so we had to make a long way around. I'll show you now. All this grass has been cut. Grass and bush and whatever it was, creating a beautiful road here. All the way around by the looks of it. This water's not running. And we get to another one of my photo taking spots. If I zoomed in or out? Out, okay, thanks. Now, if one goes in here, there's that other dam, which I've spoken of before and showed before. And at the top there's a guy who lives there in a sort of make tent thing he's created for himself. The guy's called Mark. Saw him in town this morning. Small world. We saw each other in town. This has got to be one of my favorite sections. Looking at this cliff. We'll see how it comes out. Okay, yeah, they haven't cut. Hopefully they will. It's still accessible, but hopefully they will. Make a through drive and keep it nice and open for people like us. Oh my goodness gracious, it's only 6:15. I've still got 1.75 hours to walk if I want to. I'm walking too fast, I must take my time. Let's see how that comes out. That could be quite pretty, but I have noticed that yellow doesn't always come out so nicely on photos. I don't know why, there's got to be a reason. But overgrown, yeah. Hope they come with a tractor and come and cut it here as well. Come and open up here as well. if there's ever a fire, it will make life easier for them too. The sun's gone. Well, it hasn't set, but it's cloudy. So all of this might be a bit hazy. We'll see how it comes out. Now we're at a section where it smells fantastic. I think it's this stuff. I think that's what I smell here. It smells fantastic. And not too long, we're going to be on the side of a pine forest, and we should see a section that's been opened up completely, apparently, as a fire break. Let's see if it's been opened up. This guy's told me numerous times that this fire break accessible part has been opened up here. Let's see. Yep. I see what he means. All these ferns are down. There's another guy called Marcus. There's a Mark and a Marcus. If one walks up here towards the top there and you cut into that piece of pine forest, that is where Marcus lives, in a little tent. Happened to notice him in town as well, which again, once again, out of all the millions of people, would never expect. I had to go down to town today. So this could be an interesting photo. Make sure it's on landscape again. Bit of a contrast. Of course, I have no idea how it's going to come out. But yeah, this is the main reason I came. To come and have a look and see if all this has been opened up. A lot of hard work that was done there, obviously. All along the side here as well. And by the looks of things, all along the side here as well, which they've done a few years back. 2 years back. I think 2 years back. All along the side of this trail as well. Also creating a bit of a fire break. Clearly they've done some work here. All along here. All of that were like thousands of ferns, just like at the top where you can see that. Millions and millions of ferns that very quickly take over. Nice and cool. I'll put my hat on, and as soon as I put my hat on at home and left home, clouds came in and we've got shade. You're going to see the mountains so much with this haziness. Well, not hazy, it's cloud, but cloudy towards the top there. A lot of work that's been done to open up here. Yeah, I'm walking with my shirt, and my stepdad, I don't know if he's in Norway or still in Germany or Sweden or where he is. Not sure what country. But he was telling me his temperature is minus 19 today. That is cold. I should have asked him, in what country is he now? But interesting weather. I prefer winter actually to summer here in South Africa. I don't like heat. They've opened up all along the edge here as well. All along the edge. Here we go down. We could go up if we wanted to, all along the top there. And what would happen is one would end up at a cement dam. which will inevitably have very little water. We haven't had much rain over the past couple of weeks. Let's just see now. I was trying to see if I can take a photo. Let's get a better angle and look back. So all of this has also been opened up. Nice. Can't say it's going to stop the fire, but it's better than nothing. It will give some leverage. I'm going to take a photo, but this is in the way of my DSLR. We will see how that comes out, and we will see how that comes out. A bit of a contrast. Now we're going to enter other different kind of piece of forest. Well, more foresty. It's been open. Now we're going into a more foresty section again, with pine trees on our left, indigenous trees to our right, and beautiful. I see they've even opened up towards the right hand side here. They've opened up this in between the indigenous trees here. This is also quite pretty. Like that. That could make for a nice photo too, if I've got the right lens. Let's see how this comes out. Let's go down a bit like that. This could be a nice photo. And even looking down into this piece of road with its shade. How peaceful. Can't believe this piece of road that we're on now. Sometimes some people from another suburb come walking up the mountain here, and with the power off, I'd have been convinced I'd see some people here, some cyclists. Nobody yet. Nice. They've opened up beautifully on the side here. This whole little piece of road leading down towards the end here is worth filming. I do like the contrast in the lights there. There, like that. Every time I see this tree, I'm convinced there's a path that leads to the inside there. But not to be. Check that yellow light. I don't know how it's going to come out on here. Look at the yellow lighting here. And then, not too far from here, there's an off-road that leads to the right. It's called Sampie se Hoogte. Directly translated into English means Sampie's height. Now, who Sampie is or was or had been, I have no idea. Obviously somebody's name of the Palongon past. That's the name of this piece of off-road. Sampie's height. Immensely popular for cyclists. Yeah, this piece of road that goes up here, like that. It used to be very open. Used to actually be quite nice and level. I've come cycling here quite a couple of times actually. Bit of a sunset-ish. Sun's not quite setting, but it'll still make a nice yellow yellow sun. And then down here, not far from here, we're going to be crossing the railway line, the bottom railway line, and walk parallel with it for a while. Stop. We've got a railway line. Stunning railway line, probably coming up with a reflection of the sun here. I am going to take a photo of this reflective railway line here. With the sun setting, we are now entering golden hour. Golden hour. Half an hour before to half an hour after sunset. Let's see how this comes out on the camera. That could be beautiful. We will see. Off the railway line we go. And we walk parallel with it. This year they're probably going to cut as well, as a precaution. I'm waiting to see that happen. Very, very healthy grass here. Only a matter of time, and they're going to be cutting this grass. Funny how you actually quite pretty now. You got the green and then the brown at the top now. Could also make for a nice photo, perhaps. I'm in real photo mood here today. We will see how it comes out. We will see. And then another one of my favorite spots when you're looking up the, especially this time of the day, and you've got the reflection on the mountain. Well, the sun shining at part of the mountain, you've got a bit of a contrast. You've got shade, sun, shade, sun. Let's get George Peak towards our left into the picture. With the road. We're on the road to nowhere. Come on inside. There's a water pipe that runs all along here. So it's only a matter of time and they're going to be opening up here. Surprised they haven't done it in the recent past. Back onto the railway line for another 40 meters, probably 50. And then we've got an option to go off it or stay on it. And actually I'm incredibly tempted to stay on it for the sake of some photos, which are inevitably going to be quite, there's going to be more sun, it's going to be more open on the railway line. Even if I feel a bit sorry for my shoes with all the stones, but I'm tempted to stay on the railway line. It's either railway line where it's open, more sun from time to time, or into a forest with lots of shade. What do you think? What do you think? I'm going to stay on the railway line. Just take my time. I've only been walking for a little less than an hour and I've still got an entire hour of walking. Hello, look at that. This has got to be another one of my favorite spots for a photo. Looking the wrong way when I'm walking back now. The sun is at my back. Best photos are looking back. Who says the railway line is boring? Look at the sun there. Shade, we in shade, sun at the top. Those trees. I'm walking right on this double lane here like this. A lot less wear and tear on the shoes versus forest. Inside there's a road that goes parallel with this railway line. Of course, one can walk on the side of the railway line at certain parts. Beautiful, but I do see a lot of papers and stuff on the side, and I'm wondering whether that could be people that go with this power van, which is this little, for anyone watching for the first time, small little train. It's actually not a train, it's a van that pulls one, sometimes two, I think sometimes even three small passenger vans with it. Takes them up to a viewpoint in the mountain here, and spends about half an hour up there and then brings them down. Now, I think ever since they've started running again after the railway line was repaired, that some people just, passengers, throw their little sweets and stuff out, and little bottles and things straight out of the van. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's go onto the trail again here. Here's another entrance into the trail. I feel like some forest now. Also, whenever it's dark, it might be a bit, I don't know, hazy on the quality, not crisp. It might take a bit of editing to make it a bit more crisp again. I don't know, it makes it look like it's not in focus whenever it's a bit dark, I've noticed. Not the end of the world. I'll record the last bit of forest before we exit, and then we will see some water reservoirs again on our right hand side, which means we're back to civilization, which means in less than 10 minutes from where I am now, I'll be back at home, sitting with another 40-50 minutes without electricity, where I may as well sit in the garden and have a cool drink on a hot summer's day. Summer's Eve. The other baboons. Maybe we're lucky and we see them now. Look at that. Hello.
Hi.
There you go. And now we've recorded everything. We might see some baboons, in which case I might record again. If not, hope you enjoyed. Keep on watching.